Take motherfucking 3, bitch. I'm pissed off about this third motherfucking take right here, bitch. Because I tried to put the music at the beginning of the shit so you can kind of motherfucking understand. But no, I just it'll be a halfway of a kind of a like a motherfucking soundtrack podcast one. And I have to go back and redo one because the audio music won't record with the regular voice recorder. So the shit got me fucking pissed off. But anyway, back to recapping what the fuck I said, because nothing I say fucking changes. You bitches are still whack. You bitches are still fake. And you bitches are not Proverbs women or Psalms women or nothing of that nature. Bothering anybody's man, money, and motherfucking children. You're thinking that I'm talking to the ones that are really, really antagonizing me. There's another word. It's like when you know you fucking annoying me and you really pissing me off. It's like that's antagonizing, right? I believe that's antagonizing. Just continuously fucking with a motherfucker about some shit you know pisses them the fuck off. What the fuck to me, a pedophile ain't supposed to have no rights, no. Like I said, you put 534 pedophiles specifically. I'm not just pedophiles, sex criminals, sexual offense, offenders. They are listed in it. You can look them up by zip code and see how many is in your area. You got to be retarded not to have checked that anyway. I don't give a fuck whether you got kids or not. And I said what I said because it does not change the. Let me see. Hold on a minute, bitch. Hold on one motherfucking minute. Okay, bitch, that's Mark 10, bitch. that passage, that scripture, you can read the whole book. Now, how you read the Bible? But first of all, y'all Christians and shit like that, how you read the Bible? Are those chapters? What are those? What are those sections in the Bible called? Mark 10. Mark is the recount of Mark himself, of his experience with Jesus. So Mark 10 is where you look to find out what the fuck exactly I'm talking about. Now, I'm not scared just for that reason that I read that passage. That is not the only reason why I don't bother children, but that's just not no cool ass shit to be bothering no motherfucking children. We're gonna bring the children, let the children touch on you for some money. No. The disciples didn't want that. Jesus like, let them come or whatever. Let them touch my garment or some shit. It wasn't touching his dick. It wasn't touching Jesus' dick. How was the Bible used to lure you and your children into this sex trafficking $150 billion industry? Southern Leadership Conference. Are you still acting like your ass was not a part of the main civil rights movement, bitch? That you were surprised, anguished, offended at hearing from me here at the Child Civil Rights Movement. Were you not? Southern Leadership Conference. Girl, I'm telling you, this a fight. But I'm telling you, when they feel them chains around their feet and them boulders that's gonna drag them to the bottom of the motherfucking ocean, bitch. At the Southern Leadership Conference. Because you were given instructions on what not to do and to specifically not harm any children, though. WWJD about these motherfucking children. What the fuck would Jesus do about this motherfucking children situation, bitch? Like I said, just because a person is Christ-like or kind of mild-tempered and all, we're not sociopaths. I'll go back over that again, in the next, when I'm talking about get into the breakdown of the serial killer mindset. For those who, the difference between a sociopath and a psychopath. A sociopath is a person that may have a position in life that they're using to carry out their heinous crimes and murders. But they're likable, they loved and liked by the community. The number one problem that I found that we have in judging a sociopath is that they are not as alienated or as much of a loner as we originally said they were. These people have joined groups of like-minded people. So they're sociopaths. A sociopath and a sociopathic serial killer would make you believe that a person needs to die that had not done shit to them at all. For no reason, flat out for no reason, the people have decided that the people need to die, and they ain't got no proof, they ain't got no reason to have done that. Wishing ill will, that's sociopath. I'm not no sociopath. I don't have a lot of admirers, and people don't understand shit. It feels like it's totally backwards. And that's how I know that this is a sociopathic personality or sociopathic group of people that feed off their same mind frame. They use their telepathy quite different. That's why they're not invited into mine. The motherfucker will sit in my face and tell me a lie about me, my character, who I am, and they just met me. If you're out here in the dating world and somebody comes to you and tell you who you are about you, you don't know how to treat people, and they always got something to read you about. They reading you filthy, they reading you bad, talking about they want to date you and shit like that. That is a cult. That is a sociopathic personality. Because in their group, that's how they discuss you. A sociopath, a psychopath, a serial killer is defined by his kills as well. You killing people because they look like somebody, then you're going to turn around and say that you're somebody's mother, but you can't stand your child, and you treat your child a certain way because they look like the father. You don't like the father, you trying to kill the father and the child because they look alike. Serial killers have a type that they kill. None of these bitches in the hood is going to be exempt from anything that I try to push forth to get them the fuck out of my motherfucking lifespan. You stupid, sick black bitch. You know motherfucking well that if you have a baby by somebody, 9 times out of 10, the motherfucker's going to look like them or their relative. You telling me you garnered hatred in your motherfucking heart for somebody to where you, and you laid down with them and had a child, and you want us to think that you're not psychotic impulsive. Serial killer type. You want me to think you won't harm me, but you think like that. You in the same group as the nigga that's coming to holler at me. You done ran me down to this motherfucker in a nasty motherfucking way. And he just there to carry out the nasty ass shit that you set forth because you a sociopathic serial something. First they were coming with the same, to use the women, they were coming with the same excuses that they didn't have this or they didn't have that, or they just lost everything and now they ain't got nothing. And then we started saying, motherfucker, now all of a sudden you motherfucking got something, bitch. Now you got a motherfucking problem with me now. You'll be surprised what kind of old skeezer, psychotic ass, sociopathic personalities teach these young men and women how to treat people poorly as fuck. That's why they call them the sodomites. But the sodomites don't care how they treat you. A sodomite don't give a fuck as long as you're treating them well. They don't care about people. They don't care that they'll sit up in your face and lie on you and lie on you behind your back. Whatever the outcome of their snake, their poisonous tongue is over your life, That is the outcome that they want. But that's a cult. See what I'm saying? The difference between a cult leader and a regular sociopath. A sociopath is they high society sociopaths. They uppity, but they sociopaths. But the actual cult leader has charisma. You know what I'm saying? He has charisma and leadership and stuff like that. So the serial killer in the motherfuckers, he like I said, the serial with the cult leader, that's a we all fall down type situation. He's not an impulse. He may not have an impulse to kill as the cult leader. He may have an impulse for pedophilia. He may have an impulse for self-harm, inflicted harm on himself. Like, we'll get into Albert Fish later. Yeah, with them Albert Fish ass messages that you be sending to parents around this motherfucker Nicki Minaj too, though. But let me tell you this: the standard sociopath is your everyday individual that you know what I'm saying, that has an easier way in socializing. The motherfucker have you thinking somebody did something to them that never even looked their way. Or they'll have an impulse problem with people that look the same or they look alike. Then they start to harm the people. That is something that you Negro women, you minority women trying to ignore like it's happening in the community with these children. And I want these bitches out my lifespan. I need them to fall down. I need their dick to hit the dirt around this motherfucker for that type of shit. Because the motherfucker has always been a sociopath, psychotic. That is psychotic shit. To sit there and have ill will and feelings towards a person because they look like someone else. And that person don't even know that you that deeply hate them, and to where you want to take their life, and then you don't understand why you want to take their life, but you got to convince other people that the life has to be taken. Goddamn motherfucker. These women raising children have these types of issues against the children that they're in the house with every day. That child is in danger with the bitch that has that type of issue. You're talking about white man serial killer. I'm talking about these motherfucking minority bitches. I'm telling you, the mental mindset is scary as fuck. And I don't believe everything I read, and I don't believe everything I motherfucking see neither. But I know motherfucking well, you're overlooking them because them are your best serial killers, bitch. That bitch got to be some kind of serial killer. Always talking about, I can't stand you because you look like this, your father. I can't stand you because you remind me of this. And bitch, get your crazy ass the fuck out of here if I blow you the fuck away. I'm going to have to act. That's pretty much what's going to have to happen, because you bitches need to get out of our minority community constantly ruining our motherfucking life like that. You make it your business as a impulsive serial stalker, attacker, child abuser, domestic violencer, user, serial users. Motherfucker, I'm telling you that the mental illness shit go way past you don't like a bitch and you jealous because the bitch had a baby. You're having issues. You ain't even been in a relationship with the man or the woman, and you're saying that the children are yours, and I'm telling you, there's a lot to that. I'll be back on that same subject that you think I forgot later the fuck on. But what I'm telling you right now is like, goddamn, you know what I'm saying? Like, whoo, you motherfuckers through dealing. And I'm not going to let you believe that you have not lost your fucking mind, because you're through dealing. And when real women are on the verge of extinction. And men, like I said, they got them a little white daddy and all that shit. They ain't no use for no black man or no minority man no more. But again, my name is Taj Taylor. I'll holler at y'all. I'll be back later.